What's the importance of networking and lending?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I've actually changed my opinion on this relatively recently.
Yeah.
I was of the opinion that networking was kind of just a not really a trigger word, right? But like something that people just said when they wanted to go have happy hours and get a drink.
Drink and play golf.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm networking, right?
Yeah.
But I do think there's real value in having referral partners that are in your industry, right? Even if it's a loan officer, right? Like someone that you're not going to recruit each other, but you're just going to bounce ideas off of, and even just sometimes complain, right? But then when it comes to like if you're in lending, right? Like title or insurance or you know, home warranty, whatever it is, right? I think building that in a network is really important.
Yeah.
But I do think you have to be a little careful because I do know some people, right, that are big networkers that like if you were to step back and look, hey, what are you actually getting from this? I don't think there's a whole lot, right? So I think it's a pretty razor's edge, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. It's the whole like give and take mentality. You have to
Yeah.
also like give and pour into people, but also remember like to take something, which is, I just had a conversation with a really close friend of mine, and he said like not every relationship you have to get something from it.
For sure.
You can also just serve people through that.
Well,
you
people
know?
feel that, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're going into a relationship or a meeting and you're expecting something, they're going to feel that and you're not going to get it, right?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I don't think, and that's why I think it's a little bit of razor's edge, right? I don't think you should enter a happy hour with like, okay, I'm going to get 3 deals from this. But like, I do think you probably need to take stock of your relationships once a quarter, right? And just see what you're actually getting from them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do the 50 cups of coffee thing.
I haven't read that yet. It's in my inbox, but that seems
It's
like
cool.
a really cool idea.
Yeah. So
Tell me a little bit about it.
So basically, that it's a guy. I think it was in like New York or Chicago, and the guy went and had 50 cups of coffee with people. He was not prospecting. He was not selling. Literally just went just to gain perspective, and he would go and research like a person and go on LinkedIn and see like what they did well at, and just almost have like a friendly debate and like banter with them to gain knowledge and insight on that specific thing. But I think the key there is like a lot of times with networking, I mean, like you're not doing it to get something, but also like the whole purpose of it is like, you know, how could I help you? And then you expect them to ask, how can I help you back? You know? Whereas this is literally just like 20 minutes, super hyper quick meeting with people, high net worth, high producers, high influence.
Yep.
And just not asking for anything, just learning, absorbing stuff from them.
Yeah.
Osmosis.
I love that, dude. I think the whole point of that, right, is to be genuine and to actually be interested in other people.
Yeah.
And people like people who are interested in, you know, them and what they feel like. So I can see getting business from that even when you're not trying to, right? Like,
Yeah, for sure.